Do you know what super traders are? The chances are that you don't, and that's not a problem. What super traders do is they attack Betfair. They attack Betfair in 3 ways. They hit Betfair for 6, my friends, and I'm going to make you a super trader. My name is Ryan Carruthers, if you don't already know that, and I help people like you just get better on Betfair with betfairtradingcommunity.com. But we give so much amazing content away on our YouTube channel, which you're watching now. Now, do you want to attack Betfair? Do you want to make profitable trades every single week and month? Okay, what would it mean if you had the ability to be able to build a profitable strategy and then go on with that month after month, okay? Most of you aren't going to watch this video all the way to the end. Most of you aren't going to do anything with this video, okay? I'm just calling it as I see it. This will teach you how to hit Betfair for 6. How to be able to know what to do before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade. It's going to be a 3-part video series. And if this doesn't have your pulses raised, your breath slightly... I question whether you even have a pulse, my friend. Okay, strap yourself in. This is the video series I never thought I would release. It's been inside BTC for a while. And after listening to these 3 videos, I'm going to drop one out for the next 3 weeks. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you're on the email list because I'm going to send you it. If you also comment the word super trader below, I'm going to send you the document that I have here with my notes on, with everything you need. Okay? Now, this should come with a warning, because if you listen and watch these videos, you're going to be smarter than most of the traders out there, okay? It's just a fact. I'm going to share with you the super trader system, which breaks it down step by step to help you make it into that 5% of profitable traders, okay? After listening to this, you're going to have all of the tools you need to be profitable on Betfair. The question I'm asking you, notice how I'm not giving this away straight away. I'm letting some of the people who aren't going to do the work leave this video. Okay, now the question, the serious ones who've stayed and are watching this video, I'm going to ask you a question right now, my friends. If there was a step-by-step method for getting a green screen in 1/10 of the time without having to spend all day researching your trades and adding them to a spreadsheet, would you finally feel comfortable in committing to getting green screens on Betfair? I want to see hell yes in the comments below. Type it right now, hell yes. Because if you don't, again, I question whether you even have a pulse. Right. This has also been released as a podcast. You can get that on the podcast. Whatever podcast provider you use, it's on there. Let me start by explaining how this came about. Okay. I've been trading on Betfair for over 16 years. Okay. And I've been helping people get better on Betfair for over 10 years. I actually give a, right, about people getting better at trading. That's why you see this energy from me all of the time. It's why I have this energy and it doesn't drop in my YouTube videos, because I actually care and I actually enjoy this, okay? But it's by actually caring and knowing that I can help traders, I've actually been able to help them with the challenges they face. See, I was sick of traders having this, aha, I've got a strategy. You've all had that as well, haven't you? Dreaming about what you're going to do with the money that you're going to make, and then you go ahead, you set a nice spreadsheet up to track the selections, you start tracking them, you promise yourself that this time is going to be different, then life gets in the way, and I don't blame you either, right? I would much rather spend my Saturday doing something with the wife and family than praying Bourne and Wood score. Just really would. They just genuinely would. And there's also this culture which I don't like around Betfair traders, that you have to be secretive and not reveal too much. Because, you know, I can't give away my edge. Which means nobody can really get the answers that they need. Which means it's not your fault. It's the industry. And what I'm going to do with this video is just blow the bloody doors off, okay? I built the super trader system to attack Betfair in 3 stages and show you how to build your own profitable strategy. Also, little note, if you're one of those people that doesn't like watching videos where the person doing the video doesn't always look at the camera, you should probably stop now. The reason why is I have notes here to make sure I give you everything you need in this video, okay? So if you just want me to stay here and forget something, cool. But if you want me to go here and actually pull this in for you, then stick around, okay? Right, now this works for every market and every sport. I want you to become a profitable trader. I'm not giving you selections every day. I'm building you to be the trader that you want to be. Shall we begin? Okay, so the first step that we need to go through, and we're going to work through these in order, okay? And I'm going to cover laying the groundwork and pre-trade today. Next week, I'm going to cover the in-play trading, and the week after, I'm going to talk about the post-trade analysis. So we're laying the groundwork now. What I have learned about Betfair traders is if it moves, they'll trade it. That's not how super traders act, okay? Super traders pick one sport, one strategy, and they focus on that. All of their efforts, all of their attention on that. I put a video on this YouTube channel called The Goal with Every Strategy. Go and watch that as well. That will expand on this process, because once you know that, that will also help this, okay? So that's the first lesson. That's not how super traders act. That's not how you're going to act anymore, because you're a super trader now. One sport, one strategy. You have to be honest with yourself. What you need to do right now is in detail write out exactly where you are at right now with your trading, okay? What you've been doing, why you've been doing it, what is your bank, everything you can think of. There isn't a right or wrong answer here, okay? But to know where you want to get to, you need to know where you are now, because we're laying the foundation. So that's my first action item, okay? Write out where you are now with your Betfair trading and be bloody specific, okay? There's another lesson here. When I ask traders to be specific, they never, ever, ever take the time to be. Do you know it takes traders on average 800 hours to be successful? There's a reason why the super trader system cuts that short. And I've got a good example here, right? I asked a football trader once, or I asked a trader once, tell me what you're struggling with when it comes to Betfair. I got the reply, football. Okay. I asked them to be more specific. They replied, football trading. See that wall? I went to bang my bloody head against it. I just really wanted to bang my bloody head against that wall. So, the levels of, for me, Betfair trading, level 1, the goal is the first profitable trade. Level 2, first profitable day. Level 3, first profitable month. Level 4, consistently profitable, making part-time level, about £1,000 a month. Level 5 is the full-time trading. You don't have to get to level 5, but you do have to get to level 4, consistently profitable. So when you are writing about where you're at, make sure you include the level that you're currently at. Now, let's think about where you want to be with your trading. Write your goals out for Betfair trading. What do you want from it? Do you want to be able to go on just 2 extra holidays or 1 extra holiday a year? Do you want to just get 500 quid extra a month? Do you want to quit your job? Be specific, okay? Because you then know you're here, you know where you want to get to, then we can build a path to get you there. Okay. Now, you're probably also asking, why one strategy? Right. Now, this is a really, really important question. You really need to think about this right now, because if you're like most traders, you're just like this. You're scattergunning. This is a good video for me. I can be quite animated with this. You're a squirrel. You're just running everywhere. Okay? Chasing everything. Scattering those bullets all over the place and then wondering why you're not hitting the target. Correct? Correct. We're not taking a shotgun approach here. Okay? We're not just shooting towards the target, aiming that something's going to hit. We are acting like a sniper. Okay? We're getting in position. We're laser focused. We know our target. We're prepared. And by doing this, we're going to maximize our time as well. Okay? Now, if you do want my barbell idea, you're going to have to comment Super Trader, because this is the process that I use for every strategy created. If you comment the word Super Trader, it's in the document. There's a link to that video in the document, as well as you're going to get all of this good stuff. And you're also then going to skip ahead and be able to read the next few stages. Pretty cool. So now we have all of those fundamental elements, okay? Now we're going to move on to step 2, which is the pre-trade. Take a breath. I hope you're still with me, okay? I mean, this is going to be a longer video. I'm not going to lie about this, but I don't care, because I think this video And this system, this process is the best thing I've ever created to help traders, okay? Now, we are going to get into the path of building one strategy. Now, I've always been analytical. I've always been able to see the path. For me, you're all going to know this. It starts with one question. What is that one question I hear you say? What has to happen? This question changes your trading life now, right this second. How, I hear you say? Well, think about that one sport you're going to trade, okay? What's the market you're going to trade? I'm going to run you through an example. For this example, I'm going to use football trading. It's my one sport. Market over 2.5 goals. Now I've picked a sport and a market, I can ask the what has to happen question. What has to happen for my trade to be a winner? That is what I'm thinking. Now, I write out everything that comes to mind. Okay, so what has to happen? There has to be 3 goals for the over 2.5 market to come in. Okay, what has to happen for there to be goals? There has to be assist. What happens for there to be assist? There has to be shots on target. What happens for that else for assist? There has to be corners. There has to be free kicks. There has to be all of those things. The ball has to get to the strikers. The strikers have to be playing. The assist makers have to be playing. So what I want you to do right now is write the one sport you're going to trade, the one market, and then everything underneath, right, what has to happen. You can even, right, do this in the comments, or you can write it on Google or by hand and then copy and paste it. Well, you can't copy and paste by hand, but you know what I mean. Put it on the comments below. Let's bring the community together here right now. I guarantee the people that put the effort into this and do the work are the ones that are going to get the most benefits, like anything in life. Okay, so then what do we do with this information? Okay, well, this information allows us to research the selections for that strategy. It also allows us to repeat this process daily. So we have a system to follow and build and get the selections every day. I do have a cough, but my notes also said cough there. That wasn't a fake cough. I do have the best stats software out there for you to find these trades. But if you want to use free software, it's totally cool. It's totally cool. Now, what you can do is you can grab a coffee and you can get ready. You start building your selections for that. Every morning, I grab a coffee. It's literally just there on the table. And I open a BTC stats. And then I get the information. If you don't have that, find a website that gives you the stats to be able to get the answers. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you can use soccer stats. You can use SofaScore. They'll do the job. Right? Cool. Now, I'm looking for games with 3 goals. Assists, who makes the assists, that's the information I'm looking for. I'm looking for games with a high amount of corners. I'm looking for shots on target. Then I'm looking for the ball to get to the striker. Then I'm looking for strikers have to be playing, so team news. Then I'm looking for the assist makers to be playing, team news. Do you know what? I'll give you a secret here. I used to use Liverpool for this example. I used to be like, Mo Salah scores the goals, right? Trent and Andy Robertson get the ball to him to score the goals. I can't use that example anymore. We all know why. Okay, now I start making my way through the stats, the data, and I'm looking for matches that meet some of these things. And I document everything. I document the stats on the game, but I also document why Ryan, me, picked it. Okay, so then I've got the quantitative and the qualitative data. So I know why I picked it, why I actually thought I picked it, and what the data was telling me. Very important. Now, I have a short list of potential trades. I check the team news on them. I make sure the players I need to be playing are playing, the assist makers are playing, and then I am ready to move on to step 2. Okay, so now to recap what we have and finish this video off, you now have an idea for a strategy and a way of picking potential trades. Next week, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what to do in play. Okay, now here you have a rough plan of how you're going to trade this event based on the information that you've been given, that you've created. Now, I use this exact process to build one of my most profitable strategies. In fact, all of my strategies have been built this way. It was supposed to be an over 2.5 goals trade, because what you're going to say now is, Ryan, how do I know whether my rules are right or not? And I'm going to blow that apart. It doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't matter. Okay, because what we're doing is we're zoning in on an idea for a strategy, just like I did with my over 2.5 goal strategy. I thought I'd get in at the start and I'd trade after 2 goals. Okay, I followed the super trader principle and found that it was pants for the over 2.5 goals. Like, it was terrible. Do you know what it was bloody brilliant for? Half time lay the current score, which meant by following this process, and I genuinely believe that you should stick with this process because it's so worth it, and I believe that so many traders have amazing strategies in their failed strategy repertoire, but they didn't follow this process. They didn't do what I'm teaching you now for free, I might add. If they had have done, they'd have been able to analyze the data correctly and go, all that time I spent building that strategy that they feel is wasted actually has now led to a strategy that they can use. Okay. So the last point I'm going to make is don't overthink it. Don't try and make this section perfect. We're just formulating ideas right now. We're just formulating things. What we're going to do with step 3 and 4 is get the data on that, show you how to tweak that strategy. Okay, now, I give you a word towards the end of my videos or a phrase to comment, right? Now, what I want to do with this one is I want to get the serious people to tell me that they're serious. So I want you to comment, I'm in. I'm in is what I want you to comment, okay? Comment the word I'm in and I'll know that you've watched this video to this point, and I'll also know that you are committed to being a super trader and you are going to smash the hell out of Betfair. Like, you're going to smash it. Right, you're just going to smash it. I can't wait. I can't wait to drop the video next week with the in-play section on as well. I hope you're looking forward to that as well, and I will see you very, very soon.